What's on YouTube? It's Pete TT coming at you with another Division video. In today's video, guys, we are talking gear set sealed caches. Now, yes, this is going to be a bit of an opening, but it is also aimed at answering a question, and that is whether or not gear set caches are actually worth buying. So, currently we have a 2,000 Phoenix credit limit, meaning at 100 Phoenix credits a pop, you can buy 20 gear set sealed caches down in the terminal. My question is, are they actually worth buying? Okay, we know that we get an awful lot of greens dropping currently in the game from pretty much anywhere. Your elites, your named, your veteran enemies, even your normal red bar enemies can indeed drop green gear set items. Is it worth buying gear set sealed caches? I honestly don't know. I did a pack opening before and I was more looking for specific gear set pieces. This video I want to obviously see whether they're worth buying. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up 20 of them and we're going to look at the stats on each piece. We're going to negate and not look at the fact of what actual gear set they are. We're just going to purely look at the stats and decide, you know, out of those 20 pieces, how many pieces we've got that are god rolled, how many are kind of got a good roll on them, how many are okay, and how many of them are just plain scrap and only worthy of selling for some kind of currency. So yeah, let's start off, guys. So number one, what are we going to get? We have a Reclaimer vest. Alright, we're going to open all of these up, guys, and then we are going to take a look at the stats. We've got a set of Striker's gloves. Right, what comes next? Next up, we have some Lone Star gloves. Actually, looking forward to that. I have working on a Lone Star Predator build. Banshee backpack. Okay, happy with that. Next one. Reclaimer Kneepads. Ideal. I would like to get my Reclaimer set back that I had in 1.3. Sentry's Core Harness. That will go onto my second character for my Marco pistol build. Predator's Mask. Again, that can go on my second character with the Predator Lone Star build. Deadeye. That will only get scraps no matter what the stats are because I don't want Deadeye. Alpha Bridge Kneepads. Okay, happy with any Alpha Bridge that I get. Hopefully I get a lot of them to tweak. Firecrest Kneepads. I'm working on a build for that eventually. Firecrest Backpack. I've got a ton of them that I've sold because they were scrap. Hunter's Faith Vest. Hunter's Faith again will get dismantled. Vest of the Nomad. Okay, I am using two-piece Nomad at the moment. What else? We've got Reclaimer gloves. We're getting through them, guys. We are getting through them. Obviously, we've got 20 of these to open. Sentry's Call Kneepads. So actually a decent variety of things dropping. Alpha Bridge chest. You know, it's not been like one of any gear set has shown up too many times. Sentry Call masks. It seems quite balanced, I've got to be honest. It looks like they've got a good balancing system to them. Holster of the Nomad. What have we got next? Reclaim a holster. And finally we have Alpha Bridge chest. Okay, so there we go. We've opened up 20 gear set sealed caches. Let's now look at the stats on each piece. So, Alpha Bridge chest then. The stamina roll on this is 937, so anything over kind of 950 I would say is good. Anything below that is only okay. Protection from elites, health on kill, ammo capacity. Okay, I would say that that is a usable roll because you could roll on armor. You've got protection from elites, ammo capacity 937. So that is an okay roll and usable in my opinion. Right, next. Alpha Bridge chest. Ooh, 893. Okay, that sucks. Normally I scrap things below. Anything below 900 is automatically scrap, and that kind of poses a bit of an issue when you're looking at stats. You can only re-roll armor once. So it has armor on it. That's good, but it has exotic damage resilience. You want that to have damage to elite. So ideally for me, be an end game, but then you have to put up with 893 on the stamina roll. So personally, I would actually say that that is a scrap roll for me, but it is indeed usable. So I would actually say that that is probably a pretty good roll. Armor as a base stat, you could get away with the exotic damage resilience, and the stamina you could then re-roll. So that would be a good roll. Hunter's Faith, 971, good. Protection from elites, okay, good. Exotic damage resilience, you can get away with that. You would just need to roll armor to it. So again, that is another good roll. Reclaimer Vest. Okay, now we're looking good. 972 on the stamina. Damage to elites, protection from elites, ammo capacity. That is a very, very good roll. All you would need to do is decide whether to roll out damage to elites, protection from elites for armor if you're playing PvE, and you pretty much have a god rolled piece of gear. Yes, you could get higher stats a little bit, but I would put that personally down as a god roll when it had its armor value on in the right place. Right, Sentry Call Harness, 894 on the firearms, not good. Exotic damage, resilience, protection from elites, ammo capacity. Okay, that would be an okay roll in my opinion. You could get away with the low firearms to roll armor to it. We all know that armor is a major stat at the moment. So yeah, we'll put that down as an okay roll. Vest of the Nomad, 921, exotic damage, resilience, protection from elites, no ammo capacity. Again, that would be an would it be a good roll? I'm actually going to say that that is a good roll. It could, you know, you roll armor to it. You can live without the ammo capacity. Right. It's still got that selected. Right, let's move on to the masks. Okay, up first, the Deadeye Mask. Doesn't have damage to elites. It doesn't have enemy armor damage. 907. That would be an entirely scrap roll as far as stats go, unless of course you're just missing one piece for a gear set. Predator's Mark, burn resistance, critical hit chance, roll on electronics. That is just clear sell. Sentry's Call Mask, 914. Okay, this has enemy armor damage and damage to elites. If you rolled the electronics to stamina or firearms, that would be like a god rolled mask for PvE, so that will go in the god roll section. And the tactical mask obviously didn't come out of that, I just had it in my pack. Moving on then, Kneepads. Okay, 887 stamina, not good. Exotic damage, resilience, not good. Burn resistance, bleed resistance, increased kill XP, not good at all. That is completely scrap in my opinion. Again, unless of course you're trying to finish off gear sets, guys. If you're just trying to fine tune sets, make better sets than what you already have, then it's a no-go. It needs too many rolls to make it good. Firecrest, 904 stamina. It has armor on it, it has enemy armor damage on it. If you are to take a re-roll, you would be re-rolling stamina or firearms for a maximum. That, in my opinion, is an absolute god roll for a PvE setup. Reclaimer Braces, 895, garbage. Health, it has no enemy armor damage. That is just scrap and sellable. Sentry's Call, okay, 995 on the firearms. That is very close to the 1008 cap you can get, so that is like godly almost. Armor pre-rolled looks very high to the maximum stat to me. You could then roll enemy armor damage into one of the resistances if you want to. So again, I would actually put that down from a PvE standpoint as near enough a god roll, and a god roll when you finished re-rolling it. Right, a couple more pieces left then. Backpack. What do I have on there? We need armor on it and a decent roll. So firearms, 957 you can get away with. You could roll armor on it. That is a good roll. Okay, so we shall put that down as good. Firecrest already has armor on it, already has 989 firearms. You could choose to roll out a minor attribute for ammo capacity. You could look at how much you can improve armor or firearms, or even re-roll it stamina. Overall, that is a that's kind of not a god roll because it doesn't have ammo capacity on it, but it's better than a god roll, a good roll, but not a god roll. So that's kind of somewhere in between the two. Moving on to gloves. Right, Lone Star gloves. LMG damage, health on kill, critical hit chance, 989. So it has weapon damage on it. Obviously you can't roll armor to them. That is actually a really good set of gloves, so I'm going to put that down as good. Reclaimer gloves, critical hit chance, SMG damage, pistol damage, 963. Again, it is a good one. Personally, rocking PvE, I like to have weapon damage, I like to have damage to elites, and then I pick up whatever stat I need in the third section. But that is indeed a good roll. And the Striker's gloves, again, 956, so that is very reasonable. Could be higher. LMG damage, so you've got weapon damage, we've got health on kill, and critical hit damage. Again, that is a good roll for a set of gloves. So, oh no, holsters. Holsters, why did I nearly forget holsters? Nomad. 973, 953, 883. That is protection from elites. I'm going to say it's okay because it is usable, but with a stat that is below 900, it is nowhere near a good or god roll. Reclaimer then, okay, 881 again, so that instantly makes it not a good roll, not a god roll. 920 stamina, 918 electronics pistol damage, so this is neither scrap, but it's okay. It is usable in some degree, but I don't know whether I would want to. You know, I think with the amount of loot falling from skies at the moment, I would like to wait until I got a better one, but you know, it's entirely up to you guys. So the question, are gear set sealed caches worth buying? Well, let's have a look at it. In the scrap pile, out of the 20, we got 4 pieces that were complete scrap in my opinion. An okay roll, we got 4 of as well. In the good roll, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in the good roll. We got 4 pieces in a god roll, and we got 1 piece that I believe to be in between good and god. You know, it needs some careful rolling, but yeah. So overall, if we look at it and we draw a line 2 and 2, we have god roll and good roll, and we have okay and scrap. You know, we've only got 8 pieces in the lower half. We got 10 in the top half. So, you know, on mathematically looking at it, statistically looking at it for your build, these are worth getting. You can get good statted gear out of it more times than not. Whether or not you personally want to go and spend 2,000 Phoenix credits every time you cap out buying these, it is entirely up to you. In my opinion, okay, they're worth buying. This is because I'm trying to build a lot of gear sets to do a lot of videos for you guys. I cap out my 2,000 credits very, very easily. You know, I really don't have an issue. I do daily HVTs every single day. I do weekly HVTs every week. I do incursions. I do absolutely everything. So, you know, I cap out 2,000 Phoenix credits a week really, really easily. And what I do is I wait for a reset on a Saturday. I go and have a look, see what, if anything, I want to buy. If there's nothing that takes my fancy, I will buy 20 gear set sealed caches, you know, try and get some good pieces out of it because there's nothing else I want to spend them on. But, you know, if you're looking for something specific, we do know that the vendors occasionally sell good to god rolled gear. You know, of course I would pick them up before I waste my Phoenix credits buying sealed caches. But overall, guys, you know, if you're looking for some gear sets and you have spare Phoenix credits kicking about, you don't know what to do with them, I would recommend getting yourself some gear set sealed caches. Either finish off some gear sets, make a whole new gear set that you just want to play with and have a bit of fun. Who knows, it is entirely up to you. But yes, definitely overall worth buying if you have nothing else to spend your Phoenix credits on. And that's it, guys, is going to wrap up the video. Let me know any comments you have in the section down below. Smash that thumbs up button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because there are plenty more Division videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.